I'm gonna pretend that I didn't just take a 2-year YouTube break. I think my last vlog was like an Amsterdam weekly vlog just before we moved apartments. A lot of things have changed since then. We're now actually moving back to the UK, but I think that will be a different vlog than this. But yeah, I'm coming to you because yesterday I landed in the beautiful Melbourne in Australia. I'm here visiting my friend Georgia, who's lived here for the last 5 years, and maybe I'm a bad friend that this is the first time I've come to visit her, but I'm here now and I'm very excited to explore. We've got such an amazing itinerary planned actually. We're starting off in Melbourne, which is where she lives, and then we are going to Fraser Island, going to the Gold Coast, and we're then picking up a camper van in the Gold Coast and driving down to Sydney. So I feel like we'll get a really good view of Queensland and like a lot of the amazing areas of Australia. I've got 3 weeks here. Today, so my friend Georgia, she's a bougie gal and she just told me $130 for a gym every week. So I think that's around like 65 euros a week, like over 200 euros a month, which sounds like a lot to me. But yeah, we're gonna go to the gym this morning, and I'm not really a Pilates princess, but we're doing a Pilates class to start the day. And that's one thing I love about visiting a friend who lives abroad, is that you kind of get to experience like what living in the city is like and like their routine. Because like, for example, if I was visiting Melbourne, I would never just come and go to a Pilates class, but like now it's gonna be really cool to see what like an Aussie gym is like that's really bougie. And I think there's like an infrared room, there's like a sauna and cold plunge, which I do love anyway. So we've got that, and then we're gonna head into the city centre. When she picked me up from the airport yesterday, we like drove through the city, and it was very like US kind of vibes to me. Like, I've been to New York and that was kind of the vibe it was giving when we were driving past. I'm like looking over here because she's got the most amazing view of the Melbourne skyline, which I'll show you in a minute. And actually we've got 2 weeks alone as like a girls trip, and then Richard is coming in 2 weeks, and that's when we do the camper van trip. So I'm gonna maybe like start a separate vlog for that, because that's gonna be hilarious, the three of us in a camper van together. But yeah, I'm gonna share everything and I hope you are gonna enjoy it. See you soon. Okay, so this is Georgia's apartment. How amazing is it? And there's Georgia. Here she is, queen. This is the living room. Also, look at this bar she's got.
I need to make you a margarita.
How insane is this? Okay, but it's better to see the room from this angle. So, sofa, TV, here's the kitchen, but that's not the piece de resistance. Come in here. Also, how cute are these paintings? Then, if you look out of here, look at her view. Stunning. Nah, you're joking. So they even have like the Dyson Airwraps and the Dyson straighteners and like all the attachments. How stunning is it? Just done our little workout, and we did it in the infrared, and one cold plunge because we didn't have the stamina for it today. Is that going to really embarrass you?
No.
You sure? Okay, we've just done the Pilates class. Now we've got our little coffees. I am actually loving Australian coffee. Georgia's been raving about it for as long as I can remember. And I was like, I really hope it rivals Amsterdam coffee because it was really good.
It beats it.
Nah, I don't know.
I think it beats it.
I don't know. Amsterdam coffee scene is really good.
Yeah, good.
Anyway, coffee debate aside, just did a Pilates class and Georgia took me to a level 3.
Level 3 out of 3.
3 out of 3. But yeah, just grab this coffee and then we're gonna go back, get ready and do our little bar hop. What was it that we just went to?
a treatment room.
Treatment room, and what do you have in it?
Hyperbaric oxygen chamber, which is as crazy as it sounds. Hemp mat, and then like red light therapy, compression boots.
Okay, I don't know what any of that means, but it looks really cool, so yeah. So Georgia's making us her famous margaritas.
Tommy's Marg, Georgia's Marg.
Tell us what's in the...
So we've got agave tequila, blanco, really nice agave nectar, lime juice and some limes that are a bit past the peak, but that's okay. And then essential tahini rim.
Okay, so Georgia told me about this over the summer, never even heard of it before, but apparently it's in a margarita essential.
It's gonna literally change your entire life.
Okay, here we go.
So they're kind of like frozen.
Oh my god, I love that they're frozen. Oh yeah, that looks so good.
Then I need to get your reaction trying it because you're gonna lose your shit. Yeah. Is this thing rolling?
Cheers. Okay, the tea room's scary.
No, honestly.
No, it is really good.
That was not the reaction I was hoping for.
No, it is really good. It's just like the flavours.
Do you not think the tahini rim's great? It's like...
What is... I can't work out what the flavour is though.
It's like tangy spice, but it's not too spicy. Honestly, when you get into it, it's so more.
No, it is really nice. It's not as like tart as a usual margarita, I'd say.
I feel like you need to redo that with a better reaction. No, I'm kidding. Guys, cut. It's really nice, I promise.
So we have just been for dinner at what was the name
At
of it
Rossi
again?
Bar.
Rossi.
Off Chapel Street.
And it's actually Valentine's Day, which I forgot to mention. So it's definitely a Galentine's Day this year.
Amen.
We're now going to
Melbourne CBD. We're going to go to some rooftop bars. We're going to start out at Midair, see if we get in.
Midair is... Georgia has a funny story about Midair where she tried to get in... is that a different one?
No, it's the same one. It was at like 5 PM, it was empty, and the girl just looked me up and down and was like, no room for you. So that was nice.
No room for this one.
No
Can you
room
believe
at
it? So hopefully that won't happen to us this time, but we'll see. And then, yeah, let's see where the night takes us. Georgia actually has this special ring, which basically gives you free entry to one of the clubs around here. So we're going to see where the night takes us, and potentially we might have sore heads in the morning, but potentially not.
Potentially.
We didn't go out. We actually, well, we went for some nice drinks. We first went to try and get into that rooftop bar I was telling you about, and we didn't get in. I mean, to be fair, it is Valentine's Day and we didn't have a reservation, so fully understand that. So we didn't get in there, but we went across the road to this other rooftop bar called Cuties, which was really cute. We had a few drinks, there were some really nice views, and I really do still feel like Melbourne is giving me New York vibes a bit. Georgia said she wanted to show me this other bar called Her Bar, and we walk outside and we're like kind of on a level, we're like, we've had a few drinks, we're having fun, and then it literally starts torrential raining, and we were like, our minds just changed like that. And I was like, do you know what, should we just go and get some chocolate from the shop and go and watch Netflix? And that was the new plan, but yeah, I'm really glad we did, because I feel fine this morning, and it means we can actually have a really nice day today without feeling hungover. And that does really show our age now, because there was a time when me and Georgia were just really big party girls and would have gone out to the early hours of the morning and no questions asked. But now just the thought of like being hungover outweighs the fun that you have on the night out sometimes. So yeah, Netflix was our best friend last night, and we had a really nice evening chatting and just, yeah, watching a series. Watching this series called Behind Her Eyes, if you've seen it. Really creepy, kind of a weird storyline, but definitely watch it if you haven't. Today we're gonna go to Fitzroy, which is a little neighbourhood in Melbourne, which I've heard is really cute and funky. Sorry, I was just midway through the vlog. Ready to go. This is the fit. Got this cute little t-shirt with a pomegranate on, little rainbow cardigan, some trousers and trainers. excited. I've never been to a burlesque show before.
I don't think I have.
And also we're getting dinner included, right?
Dinner, drinks, they have like an absinthe fountain, they have like caviar.
Yeah, you were saying about caviar. I've never tried caviar. But
Have you
I'm actually so keen to try it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I actually watched a video of how they made it the other day, and that was a little bit traumatizing. But
I don't think I want to know.
yeah, don't watch that. The caviar right here that we were talking about in the car. Georgia's just done hers. How was it?
Really good.
Okay. And then we've got, what was this? Like goat's curd toast. This calamari, which is absolutely insane. Some prawn toast, brie, like fried brie with bread, scallops, truffle fries, and lobster mac and cheese. Ah, so good. It's a bit awkward. Cheers. So we have just walked around the Botanical Gardens in Melbourne. A bit sweaty. My hair's like all over the shop. It's so pretty. Again, it's giving like New York vibes. When I turn the camera around, I'll show you. But there's like beautiful trees, and then like the Melbourne skyline with all the skyscrapers behind. We're sat in the Shrine of Remembrance, and then if you zoom in, this is like the full Melbourne skyline with all the trees of the Botanical Gardens in the front. I don't know whose face it is on this building. Do you know whose face it is?
Actually, we don't.
So I would say if you are coming to Melbourne, this is such a nice little activity to do. Have a walk around the Botanical Gardens, and then Georgia was saying you can actually walk straight into the city centre from here. So this could be so nice. It's like a little morning walk. There's like cafes nearby where you can get a coffee, and there's like actually a little, is it a restaurant in the centre?
Little cafe, the terrace.
It's like a terrace cafe spot in the centre of the park where you can get like ice creams. I think there was like chocolate covered strawberries and like snacks and stuff. So that would be a really nice way to start the day, and then you could walk into like the centre of the city. We have just arrived at an Airbnb that Georgia has got us a collaboration with, and the theme is like safari in the middle of nowhere in the countryside. It's about an hour's drive from Melbourne. There's a bit of rain at the minute, but we're hoping to get some blue skies, and it is absolutely stunning. There's like an outdoor bath, there's alpacas, or maybe they're llamas, I never know the difference. There's a little horse, and the view is absolutely insane. I'm going to give you a little tour. First of all, this is the view. How stunning. It's like all the countryside. And there's this really old car which is cute too. And then this is the setup. So this is our room. It's like this really cool safari style. And I feel like the house is literally sort of everything, thought of everything, but how cute is it in here? Also, there's like a fire pit here which we might light later, and then coming into the main area. How big is it as well? So there's like this lounging area which is really cute. We can light this fire here, which I think we'll do because it's actually not that hot. Then dining area, kitchen, and there's also, this is where we're going to set up the projector. So there's these two seats, and then the projector comes onto like the back of the safari tent room, and it's all open plan as well. So then coming out of this side, we've got like outdoor toilet and showers, which I love, and outdoor baths. So we're going to run a nice hot bath and have a little bath here with this amazing view. And then in here also the little pony is just eating right now. Maybe he'll come say hello to us later. Okay, it stopped raining, And me and Georgia have just been taking some pictures with the pretty background, and this gorgeous cow came over to see us when we were taking the pictures, and I'm wondering whether she's gonna come back. I can see her right now, I'll show you. She's coming! Hey beautiful! Hey gorgeous! Hey gorgeous! Look how lovely she is! Hey darling! She doesn't like the camera, but maybe if I put it down then you can see. Yeah, good girl. She's so friendly. Yeah, you can't lick me. You've got a big tongue.
To grapefruit sparkling wine.
Yeah,
Looks nice.
it does.
Girly.
Love the colour. Gorge.
Gorge.
We just picked up a couple pizzas. Mine is regular pepperoni. Georgia's got some vegan pepperoni.
Vegan pepperoni.
Cheers. Good morning everyone. Hope you're having a lovely day. Still at the little farm stay Airbnb. It's the next morning now and I'm very grateful because the sun has made an appearance this morning. It's very peaceful out here. And I found out from the owner of the Airbnb that the cow that we spoke to yesterday is actually a boy, which I'm a bit confused about because does not make him a bull. He's very small. But yeah, he's called Josh. I think Josh is about to come over. He looks really sleepy and he's like staggering around. Let me show you. Hey Josh! I think he must be a baby. He's coming over. Hey darling. You had a nice snooze. Good boy. Hello. Oh, the pony's coming too, but when we were feeding the pony last night, we fed them both, but the pony was being a little bit mean to Josh. Weren't you? You being a bit mean? Would you like to say hello too? Oh, not sure if that's a good noise that you're making. Hey Josh, come back here. You don't have to worry about the pony. He really likes scratches. I've never met a more friendly cow before, to be honest. Good boy. Good boy. It's actually so nice that I've been able to come to this Airbnb because you see Josh? He's right here. When we move back to the UK, it's definitely one of my little dreams to get a cow and set up a little farm, maybe some chickens. A little one like this would be so nice. Maybe get a second one so that they can have a friend. But I just love animals so much, and it's something I've really missed living in the Netherlands. Just not being in any close proximity to animals at all. And it just makes me so happy just spending time with them. So, yeah. It's very nice to meet you, Josh. I probably won't ever see you again, and that makes me sad. I get attached to animals so quickly as well. That's why I could never have been like a vet or anything, because I think my emotions could never have handled something like that. Props to all vets out there, by the way. You guys are fucking superheroes. Don't get enough credit. I don't like walking away from him because he just stays where he is. Bye, Josh. There's also some horses over here. So I might go and say hello to them and see how they're getting on. I haven't said hello to them yet. But one's like waiting right against the fence right now. So let's see. It's just doing things like this and being places like this that just make me realise how much I'm ready for like this new chapter in my life of like moving out of a city, being in the countryside, being immersed in nature. Because I've woken up this morning just feeling like so unbelievably happy, like being able to get out of bed and go and say hi to the cow and the horses and things. That is just like my idea of heaven, and I can feel like it in my heart. It just like feels so happy. I've just made it to the horse now. I don't want to scare him, so I don't want to bring the camera up close, but I'll show you. Also, how beautiful is this? Wow. The sun poking through all the trees. And through here, you can hear all the birds. And that tree there, absolutely gorgeous. That is one of the most picturesque trees I've ever seen. Anyway, I wonder if the horse would like a pat. I'm back at the little safari tent now, and I'm gonna have a little shower, get ready for the day, maybe make a coffee. Just enjoy the rest of this beautiful place. So yeah, see you in a bit. Good morning everyone. This is my last full day in Melbourne today. I can't believe it, it's gone so quickly. I mean, I have been here like 5 or 6 days now. We've covered quite a lot of ground, but yeah, I'm actually having a solo day today because Georgia is working, she's gone into the office, and yeah, I've got the day to myself. So I'm thinking to actually go into the city centre of Melbourne because I haven't really explored there too much. We've done like quite a few of the neighbourhoods like around the outskirts, like we've done St Kilda, South Yarra, Fitzroy, etc. And then we've obviously done like the staycations. Oh, I forgot to mention, I actually forgot to film this entire bit of the trip, but we basically we went to a winery on Sunday night and we did like a little staycation there. We did a wine tasting, we had a really nice dinner, and yeah, it was such a lovely evening. The actual wine like region it was at was absolutely beautiful. It's called Yarra, I think, and the actual place we were at was called Balgony Estate. Yeah, the wine was really good, and to be honest, I am not a big wine drinker at all. It usually gives me a headache, and I don't love the taste. So yeah, I usually avoid wine, but Georgia is a huge wine lover, so it was really nice to go with her, and we still had a really nice time. And yeah, I actually enjoyed quite a lot of the wines, so that is saying something. But yeah, so today I'm gonna have a little solo day in the city centre. I think I'm gonna have a walk down the river. Is it the Yarra River? Now I'm getting confused with the names. I don't know if that's right, but like the river that runs through the centre of Melbourne. I've seen people say that you should have a little walk down there as a nice touristy thing to do. And I think there's quite a few really cool artsy streets in Melbourne, so I'm gonna have a little look around. I've saved some coffee places. I've not had breakfast yet as well, so I'm definitely gonna go and grab breakfast from somewhere. I'm thinking either a pastry or maybe like a sit down avocado toast, because the avocados here have been incredible. Obviously the Australian sun makes them grow a whole lot nicer over here. I'm gonna go and explore and film the whole day and film my last day, and then I'll be bringing this vlog to a close because tomorrow we are flying to Brisbane. Why did I say it like that? That's so strange. We're going to be staying a night in Brisbane, and then we're going over to Fraser Island, and that'll be a whole new adventure. So I'm going to start like a whole new vlog for that. But yeah, I'm super excited for that. Sad to be leaving Melbourne, sad to be leaving Georgia's like home, because I don't know when I'm going to come back. Let's just enjoy the last day, and yeah, then I'll catch you later to finish off the vlog. So I've just picked up the lemon curd and also it's like a ham and something else. This place is called Loon and it looks insane. A street called Hosier Street or Hosier Lane, and it's basically a street full of like graffiti and like cool art. But some of it is just like graffiti and then other parts are like actually incredible artworks, so I'll show you a couple of them, but yeah, it's really cool. This is my favourite one, for sure. This one is definitely my second favourite. So cool! I hope you can hear me because I'm next to a main road. But behind me is like all of Melbourne CBD there, and then also like here. So I've just like Hosier Street is around there where I just was, and I've just been walking like all the way around the city basically. This is pretty cool. Like I really like the golden like tops of the buildings, and then I think the Botanical Gardens is just here, which I showed you the other day. Oh, train leaving. Just walked through all the city and now I'm walking to a place called Richmond, which is where Georgia works, and then I'm going to meet her and I think some of her work friends, and we're going to go for a drink at one of the excuse me, bars nearby. But I'm thinking just of like the overall how I feel about Melbourne. I really like it. But for me, I think I'm just so over like cities in general, and I think it really shows when I travel now how I'm just so attracted to nature in travel experiences and not attracted to cities. And I can appreciate that this is a really, really cool city, and I'm so happy I've got to see where Georgia lives and her home. We've been like the best of friends since we were like 13, and like I said before, she's lived here for 5 years and this is the first time I've been able to see where she lives. So like for me this has been so nice to be able to see where she lives and like experience her life, her apartment, like what she does like day to day, and like I've really, really enjoyed it. But I am very excited to see the more nature orientated aspects of Australia, because that's what excites me the most. I feel like the experiences in nature and like in the mountains or in the national parks or the beaches, like those are the ones that I hold really close to my heart, those ones that I like remember forever and think the most fondly of when I'm thinking of like my best travel experiences. So as much as I've enjoyed my time in Melbourne, I am very much ready to explore Australia's beautiful landscapes and nature. And yeah, that's my take really. I'm not really a museums person either, so like the thought of just like going around museums for the day does not excite me at all. I'd much rather be outside and exploring the beautiful outdoors. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. This is my first vlog back to YouTube, my first my first vlog back. I hope you've got to see like a little bit of Melbourne. Appreciate that it's not, you know, the typical touristy things, a lot of what I've shared, but maybe it'll still bring some inspo for your trip. Like I say, like the Airbnb that we went to was just so beautiful, and if I could say to do one thing that we've done, it would be that. It's called Alkira Glamping. It's only like an hour outside of the city centre, and it's still classed as Melbourne. It's just more in the countryside, and it is really beautiful. Yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you'll want to watch the next part of the Australia series. I'm very excited to capture that next part, and thank you so much if you got to the end of this video. I'm going to say the classic YouTuber things. Please like and subscribe. No, I'm joking, but yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.